Hi, welcome back to the Shop of Wood Spun Round. This is Doug. I'm glad to have you with me again today as I'm turning another project. This is a Valentine's project. I'm going to turn a heart-shaped dish. We're starting off with a pattern like this. This helps me get the center where I want it. But I'm going to start off, this is a crotch. I'm not positive what this is. Could be several things. It was something that was given to me and I'm just not sure what it is. Maybe it will come clear, maybe it won't. But I've got it kind of where I want my centers. I did clip off this end and this end just a little bit. They were both just a little longer. Didn't need that, and so I clipped that off. Started to try to run it through the bandsaw to give me a flat side, but my bandsaw is not nearly big enough. We're going to have some bark fly off of here. I won't be able to save the bark, I'm sure. Yeah, it was hanging loose already. Yeah, I know what this is, but I can't come up with a name right offhand. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Doesn't matter. It's going to be heart-shaped when we're done. And regardless, it's fogwood. All right, we'll start at 620 RPMs. All right, I've cut it just a smidgen too small actually, but we're gonna make it work. Let me grab my spray on glue and I'll be right back. All right, here we are. We have cut the blank out, made it a heart shape. You can still see I've got my tenon on here, my little stub, the nub that didn't turn away. A little piece of it did come off because it was nothing but bark, but I can get pretty close to center when I need to get that turned back around. So now we've got a heart-shaped blank. Had to do a little bit of finagling because I did cut my piece just a little short. All right, I'm gonna bring this headstock back around. Chip out right there. Seems like I had that issue the last time I tried this. It's chipped out here. How do I fix that? Oh, I know what to do. I know what to do. Just like with a natural edge. We're gonna come back to the front. We'll work ourselves straight in. That's a bit better. Right there we got a little problem, but I can fix that, no problem. All right, got to keep working this down. A little more there. Really got a lot more there, but some of that'll go as we go in. Okay, we're doing pretty good. All we got now is the sanding and finishing. That's crazy. That is crazy. How it doesn't, it looks like it may not work, and then all of a sudden, bam, there it is. I'm thicker here, and I suspect the reason why that is thicker than either of these other two, well, that's a big worm mark there, is because we were slightly off center with that pattern. All right, well, I'm gonna do some sanding, and we'll be back here in just a minute. It won't be but just an instant for you. It's gonna be a while for me, but I'll bring you back when we're starting to put the when we're getting close to the end of the finish. How's that? Okay, we are back at the lathe. It's been a couple of days since I was working on this piece, and what I've done is sanded all the way through 320. Good bit of hand sanding. As I was sanding, I noticed, get a place where you can probably see it, there's some worm trails right there, several pieces there. Like I said, as I was sanding, I discovered a lot of those that I had not seen before. And actually what I'm going to do right now, as I'm feeling that, I'm going to go over it with the 320 one more time, under power, of course, and then we'll work on taking this tenon off the bottom end. So I've got the lathe set at 200. Let's sand it very lightly at that rate. Just going to do it by hand, not even turning the vac system on. Yeah, I'm creating a little bit of dust, but for this little bit right here, it's going to be okay. I really don't want to go over 200 because it just gets too risky on the fingers. I kind of like my fingers where they are. They're kind of important to me. Let's see what we got. That might be enough. Yes. All I was worried about is getting some of those ridges or the edges knocked back so they're not quite so sharp. They're much better. Didn't want to leave any marks there either. All right, let's work on getting this tenon taken off. raise the tool rest up just a little bit. Get in here fairly close. I also see while I'm here that I'm running fairly true, so we're in good shape there. I'm gonna raise my speed up, and we're running great at this moment. There's 800. Let's work on that tinning. Saw me change there in the middle. Went from 1/2 inch gouge to another. The first one, it just gotten dull on me. Okay, I'm just checking to make sure we're all right. I'm at the depth I want. Alright, time for some sanding. And I've got some more. Looks like I got just a couple more bug trails to take care of. Alright, that noisy dust collector's off. See about getting a couple of these long trails cleaned out. That popped right out. That's the easiest one so far. That's just the edge of one. Okay, I'll hit that one more time with 320. Actually, I'm gonna make my 3 little rings. Then I'm gonna hit that with 320. slow it down a little more. There's 300. I'm pretty happy with that. Pressing against the bottom of this little dish. Left hand's on. There we go. Broke out before I even got completed. But anyway, my left hand was on the stop button so I could turn it off just as quick as. All right, now what's the problem? I've got gunk in there, I think. There we go, just got that little nub to sand out. And that'll be easy enough. Piece, because it is irregular in shape, I am not going to try to use my normal axe on it. Like I said a while ago, I kind of relish my fingers where they are and working the way they do. So we're going to oil this piece, and as you can see, this walnut oil does not color it. Some people have said, oh, doesn't matter what kind of oil you use, it's going to make it yellow. Well, as you can see, that didn't change. It just brought out the richness. Just brings out the richness. What a beautiful piece of spalted, wormy hackberry. Just recently heard somebody say hackberry was junk wood. I don't agree. Let's just leave it at that. I don't agree. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. And what I will do is I'll let this sit about 20 minutes, and I'll come back and wipe it with a dry towel. Then I'm going to let it sit till tomorrow, and I will then put some more on it. I say all that, I'll probably come back in about 20 minutes and just begin to rub it in by hand is what I'll probably do. But there you have one heart-shaped bowl. But for right now, this is Doug. And until we get to meet again, and I hope you're able to spin them around.